Life is so busy right now. And if you are a parent or a grandparent and you work a job or you have the job of raising your family, which is huge in and of itself, and you're also trying to grow a digital business, the last thing you might want is the stress of being on camera every single day. And that's where faceless marketing comes in. So I don't mind being on camera, as you can tell, but there are some days where I don't want to do my makeup. I don't want to have to fix my hair, and I am not ready to be on camera. A lot of people are making big mistakes when it comes to faceless content, and that's why their posts don't get any traction and they don't make any money. Today, I'm going to teach you the top mistakes to avoid and give you proven video examples that you can use as soon as today to start growing your faceless business. Hi, my name is Lisa. I am a 58-year-old mama and grandmama and a former retail manager. So I truly understand just how valuable your time is with your family. I spent years working nights, weekends, holidays, missing out on so many precious moments with my family. And once I had grandchildren, I said, no more, that cannot happen again. So I needed to find another way to make an income online. And that's when I turned to digital marketing. And even though, as I said before, I don't mind being on camera, I have learned that faceless content is one of the easiest ways for beginners to get started and still make a connection with their perfect customer. The first thing that you're going to want to avoid is emotionless content. You need to show some emotion. Too many people will throw up a Canva template. They will use a stock photo or just random clips that don't have any feeling, and sometimes they don't even go together. And that does not stop the scroll. Instead, you want to bring emotion into your videos with visuals that spark curiosity and connection, like family moments, nature, travel, or even just cozying up to a fire. Mistake number 2 that you really want to try to avoid is you don't have any connection with your viewer. People don't buy from strangers. They buy from people that they feel connected to. So even if your face isn't on screen, your video needs a voice. So whether that is narration, it's text, it's music that goes along with the theme of your video, the goal here is to make someone feel something and see themselves in your message. Mistake number 3 when starting out is not having a system to be able to monetize. Content alone is not going to make you money. You need to have an automated system. And what does that include? 1, you need a landing page. You need a place for your customers to go to find you. You need some sort of a freebie or an offer. For example, if you'd like a copy of my Freedom Formula Blueprint, you can grab that right below this video. I have it linked there for you. And also having an email sequence that educates and builds trust is essential. Your content only has one job, and that is to make people curious enough to want to click and learn more. Tell me, how many times have you clicked on someone else's content because you were curious and you wanted to learn more? So let me give you an example of how that all works. So maybe you are scrolling on social media and you see an ad that pops up for, I don't know, a shirt that you're interested in. So you click on the link and it happens to be on Amazon. So it brings you to the Amazon landing page, right? So that's where it begins. You find the item that you want, you put it in your cart, and then you give Amazon your email, and that's how you end up in their email funnel. There isn't somebody sitting there hours on end that is putting out individual emails to everyone. No, those emails go out in mass, and it's all a part of their automated system. Okay, so I said I wanted to give you some examples of what to do. So let's start with some just practical examples of doing faceless content, right? So using your own footage from your camera is definitely one way. So you could do pictures or videos of just your feet. Maybe you're walking on the beach and you can show that. Maybe you just want to show the scenery that's around you. Maybe you're someplace that's just really beautiful, like in the mountains or on a lake, or maybe just the pool in your own backyard. It doesn't have to be fancy. You could be at the park playing with your kids, or at the pet park and just take a video of your dogs running around. People love animal videos. You could also show videos or pictures of what your home office setup looks like. If somebody's interested in doing digital marketing, they might want to know exactly what your setup looks like because they would like to do that as well. Next, you want to add text that speaks to your audience's goals. So whether your audience is interested in pet grooming or gardening, or maybe they have a real estate business. You want to make sure that the text that is on the screen speaks to the goal or the result that your customer is looking for, and that the video behind, as well as the music that's being played, all ties and brings that emotion together. You could also do semi-faceless. I actually still do this one quite a lot, where you are in the shot, you're in the video, but you don't actually say any words. For example, maybe you're cooking dinner, or you are playing with your kids, or you're out walking your dog, just things that you do every day in your life. You can use that as some of your faceless content. Again, semi-faceless if you just happen to be in the video itself. It could even just be you walking into a room or walking out of a room. And your music choice. You want to make sure that you're using your music wisely. You want it to bring out the emotion that you are trying to convey within your video. You don't want to just use what's trending, even though that can be really fun. But again, you want the music to speak to the emotion of the video that you're presenting. For example,
let's go, girls.
And then capture your own B-roll. Capture what you do on a daily basis. People are interested in seeing what it is that your life looks like when you're not working. That could be doing the dishes. It could be driving your kids to school. It could just be sitting in the school pickup line waiting for your children to get out of school. It could be you working on your laptop. Just build a library of clips on your phone that you can upload into your faceless videos. So some of the best platforms for faceless content are Instagram Reels for quick, snappy content. TikTok favors more storytelling, but faceless works as long as your words on the screen are also telling a great story. And let's not forget Pinterest. Pinterest is excellent for faceless, and you can even leave visuals that link to your offer. So just remember, faceless content is not about hiding. It's about building a business that fits your comfort zone or lifestyle, but still builds connection. As a grandma of 3 and a former retail manager, I know what it's like to miss out on those precious moments with your family, and I do not want that for you. I love teaching strategies like this. They let you build income without having to sacrifice the people and the moments that matter the most. Hopefully this has been enough to get your juices going and give you some confidence in doing some faceless content. If you'd like more information, feel free to grab a copy of my free Freedom Formula Guide. It is linked below this video. All you need to do is click on the link, add the best email for you, and I will send it right over to you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can come back to this video at any time, and also for more tips on digital marketing, on how to build your freedom without sacrificing any of your family time. Talk soon.